Budget Blinds. Visit their showroom or call today for a free in-home consultation.
Well, back into Border City now. 3 people from Onion Lake are facing a number of charges after being pursued by the RCMP helicopter. The incident happened Sunday in Lloydminster. Police say they spotted a suspicious vehicle which took off shortly after. Police did not pursue and instead used the services of the helicopter to track the suspects. With its help, police were able to deploy spike belts. The suspects were caught just outside of the city. 33-year-old Ronnie Dillon, Christopher Kenny, and Tamara Tutusis, both 29, are facing several charges, including possession of a weapon for a dangerous purpose. And we have an update on the car chase over the weekend that led to a crash, leaving one Lloydminster man in custody and facing numerous charges. On Sunday morning, Lloydminster RCMP were tracking a stolen vehicle that had been involved in several break-and-enters in the Kitscotty area. The truck was later located in Lloydminster with help from a resident who recognized the vehicle from social media as having been reported stolen. Officers arrived on the scene and attempted to stop the vehicle. The driver then rammed into one police vehicle, crashed into a parked car, drove through a backyard fence and into a power pole. 26-year-old Jarvis Linskog is now facing multiple charges, including operation of a motor vehicle while being pursued, resisting arrest, assault on a police officer, and possession of property obtained by crime. Well, this year's RRSP deadline is fast approaching, and Canadians are preparing to make last-minute contributions. In these volatile markets, one financial advisor says there's some hesitation when it comes to investing, with locals trying to get the most out of their retirement savings portfolio.
It's interesting because if something goes on sale at the store, people want to buy a whole bunch of it. If stuff goes on sale at the market, people are tentative to put the money to work. And over the long run, those are good times to put your money to work. It's easy to say, it's hard to do because emotion gets in the way.
Garth Roswell with Edward Jones Investments says right now most of his clients are just cleaning up their portfolios and in some cases maxing out, having contributed to their savings plan throughout the year. He says even amid this market turmoil, the old investment cliche rings true: diversify your portfolio.
The last 3-4 years, the best place to have your money is outside Canada. So not only diversification by sector, but also geographically around the world is a good idea.
And with uncertainty, many are sitting on their money instead of investing it. While markets can't be controlled, he says it's important to become an informed investor. He recommends you meet with a financial advisor to clarify your savings goals and come up with an investment plan.
My goal then is to say what is your position today? Where do you want to be? What return and how much do you got to put away in order to get there? So the important thing is to develop a plan.
The RRSP deadline for last-minute contributions is February 29th. Well, in an effort to better prepare young students for their first full-time school experience, the Lloydminster Catholic School Division has made a change to their kindergarten format. As we see in this week's Beyond the Classroom, the extra class time has helped implement a new early reading strategy as well.
Un livre, dis avec madame, livre.
It might not look like it, but the students in Lisette Brochu's kindergarten class are reading. It's a technique called Daily 5, designed to teach beginners the basics.
It exposes them to literature, to books at an early age, gets them doing things like looking for beginning sounds, looking for letters that they know in the books.
Reading is tough, but with the help of tools like blocks and cards, these youngsters are able to better remember sounds and letters.
First, we look at the pictures, and then we read the words, and then we retell it.
They learn that they can read the words in a book, they can read the pictures in a book, and they can retell a story that they've already heard.
Now, this strategy takes time, but thanks to the way LCSD does kindergarten, time is something they have. Rather than half days all week long, the students come in for 3 full days a week.
So that means that now the students get about 20 more days of kindergarten a year by adding just that half a day.
Et c'est les 3 premiers jeux.
Daily 5 also makes use of newer tech. The apps on these tablets can be used at home, meaning even on their days off, students can have their daily 5 minutes of reading, and that's had a positive effect.
You can see the ones that at the beginning of the year aren't quite sure, and then as the year goes along and they're able to read that book and know the alphabet and recognize their numbers, they get so much more confident and so much more happier.